The European Union is currently grappling with an escalating energy crisis, worsened by the cessation of Russian natural gas supplies via Ukraine. On January 1, 2025, Ukraine ended its gas transit agreement with Russia, effectively halting the flow of Russian gas through its pipelines to Europe. This decision marked the end of Moscow's decades-long dominance over European energy markets. The immediate consequence of this supply disruption has been a significant surge in energy prices across the continent. Natural gas prices have soared, leading to increased electricity costs and placing substantial financial pressure on consumers and industries alike. This spike in energy costs has been a major driver of inflation, complicating economic conditions for various European governments already struggling with sluggish growth and fiscal challenges. Germany, as the EU's largest economy, has been particularly hard hit by this energy crisis. Historically reliant on affordable Russian gas to power its industrial sector, Germany now faces the dual challenge of securing alternative energy sources and managing the economic fallout from rising energy costs. Despite substantial investments in renewable energy infrastructure, the country has encountered setbacks. Recent periods of low wind levels and limited sunlight during the winter months have hindered renewable energy production, exacerbating the energy shortfall. These factors have intensified Germany's existing economic vulnerabilities, contributing to a downturn that has pushed the country to the brink of recession. In this climate of uncertainty, political dynamics are shifting. The far-right Alternative for Germany, YFD party, has gained traction in opinion polls by advocating for policies such as exiting the EU, abandoning the euro, re-establishing relations with Russia, and resuming imports of Russian gas. These positions resonate with segments of the population frustrated by current economic hardships and seeking swift solutions. The potential implications of Germany withdrawing from the EU and the Eurozone are profound. As a cornerstone of the EU's economic framework, Germany's exit could destabilize the Union, undermining the single market and the common currency. Such a move would likely trigger financial turmoil, disrupt trade relationships, and diminish the EU's geopolitical influence. This video explores the origins of the current energy crisis, examining the sequence of events that led to this juncture. It analyzes the feasibility and potential consequences of the AfD's proposals, considering both the immediate and long-term impacts on Germany and the broader European landscape. Through a comprehensive and neutral perspective, it aims to shed light on the complex interplay between energy policy, economic stability, and political shifts in Europe. Germany has long been recognized as Europe's economic powerhouse, boasting a robust industrial base and a strong export-oriented economy. As the largest economy in the European Union, Germany has played a pivotal role in shaping the bloc's economics, policies, and direction. Its manufacturing sector, particularly in automobiles, machinery, and chemicals, has been a significant contributor to its GDP and reinforced its position as a leading global exporter. Germany's commitment to European integration has been evident since the post-World War II era, as a founding member of the EU and a key architect of the European Monetary Union. This integration facilitated the creation of a single market, allowing for the free movement of goods, services, capital, and labour, which in turn benefited Germany's export-driven economy. The introduction of the euro provided a stable currency environment, further enhancing trade within the EU. However, in recent years, Germany's economic landscape has faced significant challenges. The German economic crisis, beginning in 2022, marked a dramatic reversal of its previous labour market miracle period from 2005 to 2019. The country, once considered Europe's economic powerhouse, became the worst-performing major economy globally in 2023, with a 0.3% contraction followed by minimal growth in 2024, edging toward a recession. This economic downturn has led to a surge in company insolvencies. In the last quarter of 2024, Germany recorded 4,215 company insolvencies, the highest number since 2009, affecting nearly 38,000 jobs. This represents a 36% increase from the previous year, with the services sector experiencing a 47% rise in insolvencies. and the manufacturing sector a 32% increase. The decline has been particularly evident in Germany's Mittelstand, the small to medium-sized enterprises that form the backbone of its economy. These companies have been significantly impacted by the country's first two-year recession since the early 2000s, facing reduced orders and structural challenges such as high labour costs and bureaucracy. Major industrial players have not been immune. The Greens and the FDP's departure led to the FDP leaving the coalition, leaving Scholz at the helm of a minority government. Following the coalition's dissolution, Chancellor Scholz sought a vote of confidence in the Bundestag on December 16, 2024. The motion failed with only 207 votes in favour, falling significantly short of the required 367 for a majority, while 394 members voted against it. This outcome highlighted the government's inability to command parliamentary support, necessitating early federal elections. Consequently, President Frank-Walter Steinmeier dissolved the Bundestag and scheduled snap elections for February 23, 2025. This decision aims to restore governmental stability amid pressing national issues, including economic revitalization and immigration policy. Musk's support of the AfD, Elon Musk, billionaire entrepreneur and owner of the social media platform X, formerly Twitter, recently expressed support for Germany's far-right Alternative for Germany, AfD party. In December 2024, Musk declared on X, "Only the AfD can save Germany," signalling his endorsement of the party's platform. Musk's backing has sparked significant debate in Germany and beyond. Some political analysts suggest that his endorsement might lend the AfD a veneer of legitimacy, potentially attracting voters who were previously hesitant to support a far-right party. The AfD has capitalized on this endorsement, with party leaders directly engaging with Musk. Notably, Musk hosted a live-stream chat with AfD leader Alice Weidel on X, amplifying the party's message ahead of Germany's national election. However, Musk's involvement has drawn criticism. German government officials have accused him of attempting to interfere in the nation's electoral process. Deputy Chancellor Robert Habeck described Musk's actions as a frontal attack on our democracy, underscoring concerns about foreign influence in domestic politics. The potential impact of Musk's support on the AfD's electoral success remains uncertain, as reputable pollsters indicate it might not significantly alter the party's prospects in the February 2025 election. Policy changes. The AfD has recently unveiled policy proposals marking a significant departure from Germany's post-war trajectory. Among these is a call for Germany to exit the European Union, EU, and abandon the euro in favour of reinstating a national currency. The party's draft platform states, "We consider it necessary for Germany to leave the European Union and establish a new European community." It also advocates ending the misguided path of permanent bailouts by reintroducing a national currency. The AfD's economic platform, known as the Blue Deal, proposes significant tax reductions aimed at stimulating growth. Key measures include lowering the corporate tax rate from 15% to 10%, abolishing trade tax, and reducing the value-added tax from 19% to 15%. These measures are intended to alleviate the tax burden by over 279 billion, equivalent to 8.6% of Germany's GDP, and potentially increase GDP by 6% by 2025. Critics argue that such tax cuts could lead to significant budget deficits and question the feasibility of maintaining public services and infrastructure with reduced revenue. Additionally, the AfD's stance against immigration, including calls for mass deportations under its remigration policy, has raised concerns about potential labour shortages, particularly in sectors reliant on immigrant workers. Germany and Russia. The AfD also proposes re-engaging in trade relations with Russia, including repairing and recommissioning the Nord Stream pipelines, which previously supplied natural gas to Germany. This would signify a reversal of current economic sanctions on Russia. The party also seeks to halt the expansion of wind energy infrastructure, reflecting skepticism towards renewable energy initiatives. In its Saxony election programme, the AfD proposes stringent measures to curb wind energy expansion, including a rule requiring wind turbines to be placed far from residential areas, effectively limiting their development. These policy shifts contrast starkly with principles that have guided Germany's political and economic integration within Europe for decades. Economic implications. Germany's role as the EU's largest economy has been crucial to the Union's policies and stability. A German exit from the EU, often referred to as Dexit, could have profound implications. Economists warn that such a move could lead to a loss of economic output of around 10%, equating to a $500 billion annual loss in prosperity for Germany. The EU would also face significant repercussions, as Germany accounts for a substantial portion of its GDP. As noted by Newsweek, a weak Germany also means a weak European Union. If things go badly in Germany, the continent faces a decade of stagnation. Germany's economic stagnation in the early 2000s was marked by sluggish growth and persistently high unemployment.